Hello world. Hello world. Welcome to another episode of Hello World with your girl Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. What's going on, guys? How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate you guys being here, just hanging out with me for a few. Hey, Rosie, what's going on? Welcome to Hello World. Feel free to share out the chat if you can. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to check to see if I'm buffering. No, so far so good. Nothing there. Let me turn up the lights and see. Hey, cool dude, how are you? Yes, no buffering there either. You're great. That's great. How was your day? How was your day, cool dude? Cool dude, I saw you alive, but you weren't even there. I went and checked you out and spoke a little bit. I think a couple people passed through and you weren't there. So I guess you were having a silent live. I don't know. Hey, the guy, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. How is everything with you? How was your day? I hope you had a great day. I'm just here chilling, chitty chatting with you guys just for a little bit. Cause that's how we do. Paolindo! Hello from Italy. How are you? Long time no see, my friend. How was life? How's life been treating you? I hope you've been good. I'm so glad to see you. It's nice to see you. How was your day? What was been going on? Fill me in. What's going on? Are you married? Like, you got a new job? Did you move? It's been that long. Half past being a difference. Yes. um, hey, Ladybug, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. Hey, don't be a shy boy. What's going on? Welcome to Hello World. How is everyone doing? How was your day? So while you're thinking about how your day was or typing it up, I woke up this morning. I went to work. Work was okay. I had my normal irritances at work. And you're good? That's good. Why are you upset? Don't be shy. I'm fine, lady. Thanks. What about you? I'm good. I'm real good. Um, so I had my normal irritances, or however you pronounce it, with that, and then I had to basically drop my car off, so I didn't go to the gym. But I'm probably gonna go live from the gym tomorrow because I get off so late and I didn't go today. Hey Naga, how are you? Namaste. How are you? Your day was regular, no emotions. What? No emotions? It's just emotions taking you over. There is the coronavirus. What? But there are not people positive in my region. Oh, what up, JY? How are you? Paolindo, I don't know what to say about that. Run, I guess. I don't know. But I hope you are going to be safe and protected from that. And I mean that. For one, got fired from your job. Two, your friend turned his back on you. Three, your girlfriend broke up with you and you're going through a lot. That's why you haven't been on, and plus you're sick. Oh, I'm sorry, shy boy. I hope everything stabilizes very soon for you, because that's a lot to handle. So I hope that gets better. Yeah, it's not easy losing a job. It's not easy losing anything, guys. Um, so anyway, I ended up, getting something to eat. And that's really when I just sealed the nail on the coffin and said, I'm not going to the gym. And I said, I'm going to go on here. And the topic that came to mind was don't abuse kindness. Guys, you know how I'm always talking about how we need to be encouraging and be encouraged and all of that good stuff. Um, I know you're fine, Paolindo. You're gonna blend right on in the next country that you can jump off to and go. Challenge, except yes. See, that was my surprise. And you know what, Naga? When I saw all of you come in the chat, I was like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. Because I didn't know you guys were going to be there. And you guys didn't know I was going to drop that video. And then I said, wait, all of you were here. I said, I definitely had to drop it. That is dope. That's going to be great. Oh my goodness. Old Bear Buzzard. How are you? Old Bear Buzzard. I want to introduce you to Naga Samurai. If you guys have not met, you guys, I think would love to know each other because both of you have very wise thoughts. Prayers for all who need all is my prayer today, host. Hello. It's so good to see you, old bear. How are you? So, yeah, my topic today is about don't abuse kindness, right? So, we all know that there are certain people that we see all the time and they're just always so cheery and chipper and everything seems to be going so well for them. And even when they have obstacles, they seem to be able to blossom over those things. But it doesn't give you the right to get on board with everything else that is against them to misuse them and abuse them. Do not take advantage of people. That's pretty much what I'm saying, especially the kind ones, because our world is changing for the better. And for those who are genuinely inside, created to just be kind without needing anything, we have to protect them. That's why I say don't abuse it. There are some people who put their lives, their necks, their emotions on the line for people, not because they feel like they're obligated to do so, but because they want to. And you can't knock somebody if that's what they want and desire, because no one knocks you for when you want to be nasty and ugly. So when you see someone is genuinely kind, like you can tell by just their pure essence that comes walking towards you, you can just say and see there's a ray of sunshine just around them. You protect those people because if those people end up being defeated, man, we're in trouble because that is your backbone. That is the spine that will help cluster all of our acts of kindness and all of our acts of wanting to be the best versions of ourselves together, to be a full body, to be a full community. If you do not have a backbone, that spine holding everything together, how will it mesh? It'll have a hard time meshing. So don't abuse kindness or kind people. I'm just going to read the chat real quick. Oh my goodness. Hey, Eat Sleep Amazon. What's going on? I ain't seen you in forever. Hey, Mama T. How are you? Welcome to Hello World. Hey, Kingdom Boy. You are speaking pure way. I mean, like, I'm going to use an example today. You guys know I'm not very transparent. I'm not a very transparent person, but I'm using myself as an example to create the picture that I would like you guys to see. So today I had to call the dealership because my vehicle started, you know, not not acting properly, right? And it's still under warranty, so I'm gonna make sure that everything is taken care of. It's been 2 weeks since I've heard back from them. And I'm on my path of being kind and really being the difference, right? And it's been 2 weeks. And the more I think about it, I said my health may be in jeopardy because the more I keep ownership of that vehicle, more things are starting to malfunction with that vehicle after they did whatever they did. So I called them today and I was like, hi, how are you? I just wanted to check when my vehicle is going to be taken back and when you're going to give me the loaner, da 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 da. Still chipper and lovely and nice. Joy being joy, right? He comes back on the phone and says, oh, my manager's not there. Let me try her cell phone. I was like, okay, no problem. He hit me with that. She's in a meeting. Y'all, let's just say, don't abuse kindness. because I had to let them know in very stern ways that if something should happen to any piece of hair on my body, because I was operating the vehicle that they just serviced, which they are taking their time to take back, it would be on them. And so I said, someone needs to call me back before the day is over. I don't like to be like that, but you know what? It's been 2 weeks. I've been overly kind. And he abused my kindness and thought that I was very weak. And he proved today that you do not scratch the bear. Don't scratch the bear because you never know what's going to happen. So, needless to say, my vehicle will be taken in tomorrow. But why did he have to allow or make the decision to try to play games? Why? Here I am, allowing 1 week to go by, another week to go by, and things are getting worse. And my life is becoming more evidently in danger because I don't know what could happen while he goes home and sleeps at night. So I had to make him know, like, you're going to be responsible for this. Trust and believe. You don't want you. It's bad enough you don't want me mad, but imagine if my family got mad. Ooh, I feel sorry for them. But that's why I came up with this topic about don't abuse kindness. Well, I prefer to manage things in a very loving and caring way. But at the same time, when you blatantly try to mishandle kindness and abuse kindness, then other things happen. And this is why I say we need to protect people who are genuinely kind, because after that experience, I felt extremely bad because I said, Joy, you're supposed to be better than that. But I'm still human. And the idea of that scenario and how we put yourself in a position of someone who's always kind to you and you kind of just push them to the side. Think about the effects that you are having on them because you are abusing the gifts that have been given specifically for you through them. Kids, adult kids who still have both parents or one parent or whatever the case may be. Do not abuse the kindness of your parent or parents because they absolutely do not have to do a thing. But because they love you unconditionally and don't want to see a hair of your body being torn to the ground or wasted, they will go to the extreme of unconditional love. But yet and still, you forget the simple fact that there is a human deep down inside that when you poke that bear too much, they roar. You may never ever get that same kindness again. It may not be at that same intensity again. This is why I continuously say we have to be careful how we treat each other. Because unfortunately, for some people, once that straw is broken, you can't tape it back, you can't glue it back. There's just done. And it's too much of our world who feel like they're just done. Imagine trying to gel back a broken stick with glue. You're going to have to do more than just glue. You're going to have to wrap it up. You're going to have to feed it. You're going to have to talk to it. You're going to have to nurture it in order for those limbs to come back together. This is how we have to continuously remember how we either build each other either build each other up or break each other down. Hey baby and kids, what's going on? GW, how are you? GW, did you see my little gift? Hey AKA, how are you? What up, Crystal? What's going on? GW, if you check my latest upload, I have a special gift for you. What up, sexy too much for you? Coleman, how are you? Welcome to Helly. Whoa. Welcome to Hello World. What was I saying? Helly World. But guys, we need to think more about the different things that we do to each other. Did that man have to come back on the phone and do to me what he does to probably a lot of people just to kind of keep that gap? Like, oh, because I wasn't yelling and hollering, oh, it's not that big a deal. It must not be that big a deal. No, sir, I'm just doing that because I would rather come at the situation in a loving way and not try to degrade someone. But as soon as you try to say, they're in a meeting, I'll have to call you back. No, 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 no. That's unacceptable at this point in time because now I know you're just trying to, oh, she's not really having no problems. Because if she were, then she probably would be a little bit more irate. But so you had to so I had to go out of my character just for you to see how serious of a situation it is. Why do we have to do that to each other? Why do we have to poke each other until we say, oh, okay, now I know they're for real? Because now they've become upset. They've become this person that you're only used to reacting to when there's anger in the midst. No, maybe sometimes people just don't want to show anger because they see you as a human being who probably would not want to be yelled at or hollered at. But yet and still, some people like to get that reaction in order to make a move. That's crazy. Do you see how crazy that is? In order for us to react, we have to have terrible things happen. I bring up the situation with the Twin Towers. In order for devastation to happen is when we all got together and collectively, cohesively said, oh, kumbaya, my Lord. Then a year or two later, we're back at each other. Today, if you're becoming aware of the simple fact that we only respond through anger, that's an issue that we need to work on collectively. Let's respond when someone brings a concern to you, even if they're not putting a lot of emotion into it. Consider their concern as something very serious. Because imagine if the poking of the bear isn't just them hollering or screaming, but it's them taking your life. That's probably an extreme, but hey, you just never know. I had a date today. My landlord makes me feel like he's taking my kindness as weakness and thinking he can do whatever. I make him feel like nobody. Oh, snap. You had that done to you today? Oh, snap. Hi, Ryan. How are you? Welcome to Hello World. Okay. Um, Mommy on deck. Check, check, check. What up? You need this hoodie? It's a glow in the dark. But let's participate and not poking each other to the point of, oh, now you're serious. It shouldn't be that far. It shouldn't go that far. And remember, we need to protect people who are genuinely built just to be kind. Because I believe that's a gift that some people have. You know, the ones that always seem to have a permanent smile, like, oh, it's not possible for them to ever get upset. And when they do, you're like, oh my goodness, you got mad? You all right? We forget that they're human too. That's why we need to protect them. And we need to protect each other as well in how we operate and the things that we say and do. And realize that there's a human behind that wall. There's a soul that we have no idea where that soul has been, where life has taken that soul. And just maybe the next thing you say may be the last straw. Does that mean that we should be walking around on eggshells around people? No, but it means that we should think a little more. Just think a little more before we say something. Could we be preventing the next massacre? Could we be preventing the next person that breaks down completely? Like I told you the example of a friend of mine that I know. Everything is amazing about them, right? They have a great job, they have a great house, they have a great everything, right? But they ended up in the psych ward. They checked themselves in the psych ward because it was too overwhelming, the stress that they were going through, but nobody could see that. Not even me. I overlooked it because I was busy. Check on your friends, check on people because you have no idea what somebody's going through. Don't wait for them to be like, oh, I had to check myself because sometimes it doesn't even get that far. Sometimes they react, sometimes they take matters into their own hands. So don't take kindness for weakness. Don't abuse kindness. Don't abuse it. Because the day that you abuse kindness is going to be the day that you're going to need it. And you can't find it. It'll be hard to find. We don't need to go through that lesson. We don't have to purposely put ourselves through that lesson. But why do we? Oh, I get it. Because we're used to always seeing things in a negative perspective, maybe. And I'm not saying that anybody is negative, but I'm saying the perspective of things aren't going to go right. How many times have people said that in throughout life on their own lives? See, we speak life. Just like Naga said, we speak spells. We speak spells. That's why I say speak life instead of death. Today is the day we start to speak that. What up, 1SP? I mean, no, not 1SP. LSP, how are you? Hey, Tim. Purple. Whoa, 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 wait a second. Wanda, how are you? Microphone check. 1, 2. 1, 2. Purple rain, purple rain. Dun, 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 dun. Purple rain, purple rain. Dun, 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 dun. Purple rain. Look at the pinky out. Purple rain. Yes. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Purple rain. Purple rain. Purple rain. World. Purple Rain has her own song. Hey. See, now you don't want to take Purple's kindness for weakness because she got the hammer. You don't want to take Wanda's kindness for weakness because you have no idea what it's going to do to her. You don't want to take 1SP's kindness for weakness because she's not afraid. You don't want to take Tim Windsor's kindness for weakness because you never know if that kindness is taken as a weakness and you abuse his kindness. You never know how much that will affect him in the long run. We all have boiling points. Don't be the reason why somebody's boiling point is exploded. And I'm not to say that we are absolutely in control of our emotions because we should be, but not everyone has perfected that. Not even me, but we should know better, right? Some of us are learning. You don't want to make somebody go 10 steps backwards because you don't know where they came from. All of us have been in dark places at one time or another. And guess what? There was a kindness from a person who brought us to the light. Now imagine if someone abused the person that brought you to light, their kindness, and they broke down. When will you ever come out of darkness? This is how we are so intricately related. Our lives end up running into each other eventually. So what you do to one person can affect so many other people. Don't abuse kindness. If someone gives you something, if someone does something for you, if someone tells you something, be appreciative. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go out and be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you ain't have to do it, but thank you. Snatch it and keep it moving. You show your appreciation, however that appreciation comes from. But don't allow all of the kind people to disappear because we've got momentum. I believe our world has momentum. It has momentum. There's a lot of people doing great things every day, and those great things are being outshadowed by the bad things, right? And the more we have great things going, the more that we all continue to do our stuff to make our world better, is the better off our world will be. But if you break that spine, those spine, that core, those core people who have been birthed just to be there as a rock for all of us so that we can build something. You let that break down and the whole thing is going to crumble. That's how important our kind people are, who are created to do that and be that. What up, Nadia? What's going on? Thank you for the moments. The only reason why I don't want you to say, okay, Ryan. Purple, thank you for the moments that you have talked to me on the phone to is really helped. Thank you so much. Aw, he's showing his appreciation. Nadia, what's going on? Hey, Jetta Joe is in the house. Hey, what up, yo? My cousin took my kindness for weaknesses yesterday, and now she about to learn without me. Oh, you will crumble to the crumbs. Oh, that hurts my spirit. I hope that works out though. Give you a like. Thank you, Crystal. I'm right in my challenge. Yes, she watched it. Hey, Miss TR, what's going on? Miss TR is doing an unboxing for Nadia. Nadia does soaps, guys. Custom soaps. Whoop, whoop. Yes, and the whoop, 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 whoop. Babies are in his house. Lady and baby and kids. The woo woos are in his house. You want to know what that means? Go to Baby and Kids Unlimited's channel, and now you will understand what a woo 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 is. I like to no, it's woo 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 babies, like TT likes to say. Joy, I called Pitbull out today. Oh, you did? Pitbull's right there. Stay tuned for October. What's going on in October? Hey, Simply a Sweetheart. What's going on? She's a part. She's Simply a Sweetheart is a part of that D Cop and Miss TR confessional section. Like these guys right there, man, they will do a 24-hour live for sure. Shout outs to you guys. Thank you for joining me tonight. I'm just talking a little bit about how we should not abuse kindness. And that could be, usually it's in human form, right? Because we always get that from people. If somebody is kind to you guys, please, the least you can do is just be thankful and carry that kindness to the next person. Carry that gift to the next person. If you know somebody is always being kind and that's just who they are, don't knock them. Don't be like, oh, something's wrong with them because they're always kind. That's a gift that was implanted in their soul from birth. And if you quench that gift and you try to kill that gift, you're going to kill them. Figuratively and literally, you will kill them. So let's not abuse the kind people in our lives. Think of somebody in your life right now who is always unconditionally doing something for you, and your family, your friends, everybody. And what do? What have you done? I'm not saying you haven't done anything, but think about it. What have you done? What can you do to contribute to their giving to you when they ask for nothing back? The least you can very well do is take what they have taught you and brought to your life and take it to someone else. Because that's what will continue to push our world higher. Higher. yeah. Yes, it's true. It makes sense up here for me at least. I will probably call again this week, Pitbull. Your golden nuggets. That's your Bryant. Yes. Oh, wait, she's here? I didn't see her. Mr. Tim, okay, thank you. It's a secret. Kindle boy, what kind of secret you trying to keep? Yes, guys, and if you don't know each other, feel free to get to know each other and check each other's channels out. Turn the red bell gray if you absolutely love the content that you see, and try to collectively and actively participate in whatever they're doing. It's an encouragement to them to say, you know what you're doing, I appreciate, and keep it moving. Sometimes when you find yourself a little too kind hearted, you have to learn to set boundaries. That way, folks don't take advantage of you and don't end up hurt. That's so true. It's so true. I appreciate you, girl. Enjoy hearing. Oh, thank you, Jada. Hey, C and K, what's going on? I was saying that person for me is Bryant. Oh, okay. Eyes and ears. Won't be nosy by paying it forward. Yes. It's true. What up, Zips? What? Zipzo is in his house. Zipzo, zippity zo. Hey, 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 hey. See, I can't get it right, Zipzo. I gotta think about that a little bit. But Zip is in there. Zippity zo is in his house. Yes. You know what, simply? What I will say about that is for people who don't know how to set boundaries because that's all they know what to do, it takes someone who is strong enough to see that maybe they're being taken advantage of to come alongside them and say, hey, bro or sis, I know you can't help but do the things that you do, but I'm here to protect you and to make sure you know that I appreciate what you're doing. Even if everybody else lets you down, I'm still here for you. That might mean the world to them. You don't know. Maybe then that'll help them start to create a healthy boundary. Hey, Shiwana, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. Did you see the community feed? She set y'all calendar up. Hi, 96 gal, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. Good to see you. She saw it and commented. Amen. Oh, I didn't see. But is it okay? Cool? No, it's Nadia wouldn't say it that way. She'd be like, oh, I see, sis, but you think it's okay. Is that cool? For real? Because I just want to make sure I know. I want to make sure because I can always do it over again. I think that's why my problem is I get from my heart, expect nothing back. But God says, give with a given heart. And I feel that some people take advantage of that, but I just don't know how to say no. Mm. Exactly. At one time, I let people take advantage of my kindness, had to learn to set boundaries. Jetta, since you know how to set boundaries, give some pointers to GW. Purple's back. She must have hammered something out. She polished off the hammer. Go look, girl. My comment is still there. Everyone have an awesome evening. Yes, you too, baby and kids. Don't be a shy boy or kingdom boy. I will be there. As in with what situation? He said that GW said that he doesn't know how to say no or set boundaries because he feels like he's following what God has told him to do, which is to give without wanting back. Octavia is in his house. Wow, did get it. LSP brought out the hammer. She said, I'm gonna knock some sense into them. Did get any notifications, anybody? You should read Kingdom Boy comment if you don't know want to get we're talking about. I did. I didn't see anything that he said any different. Rewrite it again, Kingdom Boy. If I missed it, then it must have been way, way up. all the way up, and I must have like, been here and not there. I think GW, the minute that you feel somebody starting to take advantage of you, you're gonna have to just fall back a little bit. When you're aware, when you get that feeling, because you get that feeling when somebody's just doing the most and just like just not appreciating what you do, just fall back a little bit. Fall back. Hammer time, hit them with the love, knock truth into them. Yes, zip zo. What do you know? Zip zo just drop some hammer tools. That's what I'm thinking, GW. Soon as you feel that, just fall back and see what happens. That's sometimes the best way to show love is just to fall back. Uh-oh. We got some trolls into his house. Any do I have any moderators who can help a sister out? But guys, do not take people's kindnesses and abuse it. You could just probably just throw them out. That'll be cool. Boundaries are set to each individual's comfort levels. Yeah. Never mind. No hate, lost souls. God speaks to them. Ooh, that's so true. It's so true. Because where you can't fill in, God, your maker, or whoever you believe in, will send something else, right? Because we all get chances and chances and chances. And unfortunately, sometimes those chances are like, that's it. And woe is you if you allow those chances to be like done for real. Hey, Pitbull BRB. If you have problems, call the Haynes Family Army. Yes. Yes. Joy, I'm not repeating myself. I said about 9 times. I read at least most of the comments that you said. So if I missed it, Kingdom Boy is not on purpose, and I apologize. Send them to the block party. Yes. Party over here. There are 2 kinds of giving, from the heart or giving to expect something in return. Yep. Hey, Marley, how are you? It's a block party. Yes. Marley, how are you feeling? Are you feeling any better from this afternoon? Purple, how are you doing? Did you get my text? GW, some people don't, but hey, let me tell you, I read this book. It's called Boundaries, written by Henry Cloud and John Townsend. They are 2 Christian men. GW, that might be a good book to practice. It's called Boundaries. Doing wonderful. How are you? I'm doing good, Marley. I'm doing really good. Much better. Just had to take time away from makeup. Okay. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that, Kingdom Boy. I said, okay, that's great. I saw you write that, and I commented on that. Well, maybe you didn't hear me commenting because I was commenting on that and something else, but I was like, that's great. I saw you say that you were going live. That's great. I know somebody's got that. I'm going to get this book. Okay. As for GW, if you feel that your kindness is just being taken advantage of, then you have to decide how much you're comfortable with giving that individual. Very true. It's very true, GW. And you know what? I think GW goes from 0 to 1,000. So GW, you're gonna have to find the scale where you can be in the middle of where, like, okay, I have to let this go, but not blast off. Hey, the plain truth. What's going on? Welcome to Hello World. Oh my goodness, so many great people here tonight. I appreciate you. Good to see you. Good to see you. We were just talking about how we should not abuse kindness, right? And I think we all should just try our best to be more aware of our surroundings and the people that are surrounded by us, and kind of like, kind of understand people a little bit more. Some of those people who are real sensitive and soft, they need protecting. And for those who are strong, like Purple Rain with her hammer, got those people to come around and be like, I got you. And that'll help keep them moving along. Not everybody knows how to fight their own battles. And I think that's another reason why we all kind of fit together in pieces. Where someone is weaker, the stronger can help. And where someone is stronger, they can help the weaker. There's humility in understanding that you don't have it all. Hello, world. I'm not answering my door. No more tonight. Aw. I hope you are having a great day and night, GW. We got you always. Kingdom Boy, because people have been bothering her all day. They've been bothering her all day. Thank you to everyone for the words of wisdom. If I could read real good, I would read a book on that because I want to learn how to read real good so bad. And I know it's coming from me, the blessing to read. Yeah, simply he GW has is not able to read. So, but that's why I said maybe he can practice. And GW, you have your phone, like try to see if you can go on YouTube and find and just like speak into and find maybe a tutorial on just basically how to read or how to help whatever you know how to read and make it better and stronger. Get to know yourself and tune into your own feelings because you set boundaries if you're not sure how you feel. Because you can set boundaries if you are not sure. That's so true. She's talking about understanding yourself. I'm glad you said that, Jetta, because a lot of times we do need to just sit back and understand ourselves and who we are and our functionalities. Miss Crystal, thank you so much. I'm having one of those days. My landlord is taking my kindness as weakness and thinking he can treat me any way he wants to, but I know my blessing of God is coming soon. I would love to teach you how to read. That's what Crystal says. Guys, we on that 40-minute mark, and I don't want to keep you long at all. But long story short, guys, this is my interpretation, right? We have our kind people who are our spines and our backbones, whom we need to protect by sealing them with our love and appreciation for the things that they do. And then we are the branches and the stems that will go out and take whatever they fed us and taught us to be the difference for those who are a little stronger than what a kind person can handle. But because we've been grounded and rooted and built up to be a little bit more strong and not take too much mess from people, to be able to protect that and grow. But that vine is still feeding you that kindness. That vine is still feeding you the nutrients to understand and be able to know that at the end of the day, we will linger and end with love. Love is the beginning, the middle, and the end. You believe in Christianity? Beginning, middle, end. It's always been about love. We were birthed out of love, most of us. And even if we weren't physically birthed out of love, our creator, our maker, God, whomever you believe in, loved you that much that he, she, or whatever you think that God is, thought that you were important enough to come into this world, to be a benefit, to benefit from, and to give back. So think about it. Purple got the hammer and the sword. We set the tone for how people treat us by allowing or not allowing their good, bad behavior towards us. It's true. Miss Crystal, thank you so much. I would love for someone to help me learn how to read. That's why I'm trying to get to Tennessee, where my friend has wife, his wife lives. She's a school teacher and she's going to help. But GW, remember, use the resources that are readily around you. If there are people who are willing to teach you, do not wait until you get to that moment. These things are preparing you for that moment. Remember the process. This is all about the process. If people are willing to give aid in areas that you're weak in, don't say, well, okay, that's why I'm trying to get to the goal. Take what it is, because on your en route to going to Tennessee, you're going to have to understand other things, signs. You're going to have to be able to communicate with people. People may try to give you things to read that you may not know. You might have to sign documents that you may not know, but waiting to Tennessee where you can perfect your craft might not be the perfection that you're looking for, because it's been given to you. It's been showing itself to you, but you have to answer that call. I'm at work in and out. However, you are really giving the jewels. Wait now. That's a good new word. Girl, you know I be making words up. It's a mix of the two. And plus I have a little, are you mad at me? Uh-oh. Yep, Pitbull, super mad. Oh no. Nah, I'm not mad at you. She not throwing a hammer at you today. So you've gotten a few people, even in this live, that I've seen, not even just today, but in previous days, who said they wanted to help you. Now, I don't know what happened after the fact, but stay in connection with them, Pitbull, and start to learn now so that you are prepared for your journey to Tennessee, right? Because sometimes things will delay until you start taking the steps that are right in front of you. How often do we all do that? Well, you already see the goal. You already know what the goal looks like. But there's so many things that are right in front of you to help you get to your goal more refined and at peace, maybe more at peace, and maybe more straight than narrow and windy. But we're like, no, it's not going to happen that way. You see, we miss the obvious sometimes. So open our eyes. I'm on here every single night between 7 and 9. We talk about everything and anything. Hello World is all about us thinking a little differently, maybe reinforcing things that we already know, but now we just get the motivation just to go, you know? We talk about everything and anything. And I just want to remind you that you are beautiful. You are amazing. There is no mistake about you. Your soul is so beautiful. Your soul was brought to this very moment for this very specific reason, for sometimes reasons that we may not know. But if you continue on journeying to be the best version of yourself, it will become evident and very clear whom you are supposed to be and what contributions you're supposed to make. So continue to be the best version of yourself. I don't care how many mistakes you make, because I know I make a lot. I don't care. That does not define you. Your heart does. So if you let those mistakes beat you down, that's what your heart is going to be. But your heart naturally was never meant to beat that way. Remember that. You are greater than any obstacle that comes your way. You will defeat anything that comes your way. Just remember, you are stronger than what you give yourself credit for most of the times. You are beautiful. You are amazing. Never forget that you are the difference for so many people that you have know or do not know. Somebody is waiting for you just to smile at them. Someone is waiting for you to come alongside them and say, I got your back. Someone is waiting for you to say, Simple words. Someone is waiting for you to hug them because it's the texture of that hug that's going to make all the difference. It's that simple, guys. It's very simple. But yeah, we complicate everything. If you want to get to know anything more about me, my company, or anything that I do, check the links down below. Guys, it's half past time for us to be the difference. Let me read this real quick. Oh, we need that. Good night, Crystal. Hey, Adam. I'm so hurt at the way he talked to me today. I'm crying with anger and sadness, but I'm not trying to act out on it and miss a blessing from God. So it's hard sometimes to have to deal with people messing with you. I'm sorry, GW. But remember, you are amazing. You are beautiful. You are strong. You are the difference for so many people. And you will make a difference for your landlord. Maybe one day you can articulate articulately express how he spoke to you, he or she spoke to you in a way where you won't have to raise the pause. And you never know what you may say to them may help them grow in a way that they never knew that they needed to grow. And they won't catch the next person because the next person might not be like you and take it. They might just do something more extreme. So you might be the blessing that they need. Hmm. You better bring that hug. So, guys, I appreciate you giving me a little bit of your time each and every night. Like I said, I'm here every single night between 7 and 9. I really do appreciate you guys. I hope that something in the chat or something that I may have said will at least encourage you and at least motivate you to be the best version of yourself because that's what it's all about. Because if you're operating in the best version of yourself, that means you're operating with love. And that means with you operating in love, somebody is going to see that. Somebody's going to experience that. Somebody's going to feel it and be like, dang, I want to be like that too. And hence, our world getting better each and every day. Yes. So, guys, my name is Joy from Be the Difference Clothing, and I'm signing out on another episode of Hello World. Dun, 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 dun. Yes.